Good morning, everybody. The Germ here, July 23rd, Sunday, Elephant Trunk, New Milford, Connecticut. It is a beautiful day, and there are a lot of vendors in-house today. It's about 9:15 in the morning. Reasonable start. I want to get in and out before it gets too hot because I can tell already it is going to be a hot day, and we're going to go try to find some cool stuff. Let's go do it. Well, we made it all the way to the back row. That's where we're going to start. And, of course, we're looking for some cool stuff from my childhood. And that was the 80s and the early 90s and mainly video games. So we're going to see what we can find. It's not going all the way to the back this time, but it's definitely a lot more filled than it has been the last couple weeks. We have beautiful weather today. We got our first video game vendor over here, So we're going to see what he's got over here. He actually looks like he's got some decent stuff. I see one game that I was looking for a while, but unfortunately but we'll take a look. I've never seen this guy before. There you go. This is something you don't see too often. Sega Genesis games. I was looking for this Genesis game forever. The Alien 3, great game. Picked that up this summer, actually. Super fun game. Something you don't see too often. Master System games. Got Super Mario Sunshine. Got some Wii U titles. Plenty of PlayStation 1. Wow. We're going to have to give this a good look. There's Super Mario Sunshine GameCube. Only GameCube game I saw. No, there's a couple more. Complete. Rough looking manual, but not bad. You picking this up? You getting it? No? No, you're going to pass?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so we got a first-time vendor. I knew he was a first-time vendor when I saw the spot. He got the location. He got here late. Would you say, what time did you get here? 6:30 in the morning. That's late to get here as a vendor, believe it or not. But he's got some good stuff. Look at that, $600. You found that? Don't tell me you found Chrono Trigger somewhere out in the wild.
I kind of pieced that one together.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. I found, but I did find everything out there.
That's cool, man. Very cool. Yeah, he's from Austin, not in Westchester County, so not quite competition for me. You can't make every yard sale. It's impossible. All right, good luck, Kevin.
Thank you.
First time, hopefully makes a lot of money today. All right, let's go. We got to go see what else we can find here. We got to beat some of these guys because all these guys over here looking for games. So we got to find the vendors that are not just selling games that have like one or two, because that's really where you're going to get the deal, is the people that are selling one or two games. He actually had some really good stuff there, but I don't know. I wasn't looking to spend $600 today, but really amazing stuff he had. Wow, this is crazy. I didn't expect to see a celebrity here. Look at who it is. It's Arnie.
Matt Johnson.
It's Arnie, Arnold Schwarzenegger. What is it? Is this a chair? Did you make this thing?
I did not.
No?
Those are artist pieces.
That's pretty cool.
I've got a friend over here.
Oh, yeah. Marilyn Monroe. Little Marilyn Monroe.
Madonna.
That's supposed to be Madonna. It looks like Marilyn Monroe.
Well,
you sure?
I think that's what Madonna. that's what she was going.
I was gonna say it looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's definitely Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, if he looks like Madonna, we're in trouble.
He says Madonna too, my son.
All right. So I thought this was Marilyn Monroe, and now I see it a little bit more. Everybody's saying it's Madonna. What's the other woman that died in the car accident? James Manfield. She was trying to be like Marilyn Monroe. So you guys tell me in the comments below, who does this look like? Does it look like Madonna? Because everybody's telling me it's Madonna. Yep. Okay, the guy with the Madonna / Marilyn Monroe / James Manfield chair also has this really awesome PlayStation 2 controller. And you guys know I'm a big Simpsons fan. Look at this. That's pretty cool. I don't collect these things, and I don't collect them purposely because, you know what, I collect way too many things, and the last thing I need is another hobby. But I do love these things, I'll admit it. But I'm not going to start collecting them because that's just another thing that would end up probably in a box somewhere. But super cool. I think we might pick up this PlayStation 2 controller. I'll let you guys know. All right, we made a deal with Matt for the PlayStation 2 controller. Pretty cool. I love this for the shelf. And we were having a little fun there for a little while. We did the thumbnail over here. And I was asking people who they thought that was. And it's obvious that that's Arnold Schwarzenegger. But, you know, it's so obvious that this is Marilyn Monroe. Who's that, sir? See, I've told you, this looks like Marilyn Monroe, but it is Madonna, and most people, most people are said it's Madonna. I know it's Madonna, but you know what? She's trying to do her best Marilyn Monroe, obviously. Yeah, this is awesome. This is cool. McDonald's Happy Meal has landed 6 new boxes and prize in every box. That is cool. Oh my God, you got so many. I should bring I get stuff from my local McDonald's. They actually save some of the cooler stuff for me. Yeah.
This stuff is like really original. My buddy, he worked on the first Happy Meal.
Oh, no way.
Like that's a photo print of their
Really?
Yeah, contest they're having.
Oh my God, do you guys remember these boxes?
Yes.
This is awesome. That's the last one. So these are not originals?
Those are original.
These are originals.
Original.
And I'm just out of curiosity, what do these sell for?
That Happy Meal one goes for about 80.
Oh,
and then the
smokes.
other ones are like 40.
That is so cool. I gotta say, I've never seen something like that before. That's awesome.
The thing is, you'll see the ones that show up from the 90s, but it's on there.
Is the year on there?
79.
No way.
Yeah, 79. So
That's
this is
awesome.
The first Christmas Happy Meal.
Yeah, look at that. There's the year right there, 1979. That is very cool, man. Good luck. That is a cool thing. You should frame that, man.
Yeah, someone bought one that was the other Happy Meal today. I figured they're pretty.
All right, Nathan, man. Take care, buddy. Yeah, having a good time here. Met a lot of cool vendors already. Nathan back there was pretty cool. He had that McDonald's Happy Meal sign. That was an original sign. What was it, 1979? That was super cool. 80 bucks out of my budget for today, and last thing I need is another thing to hang on the wall, so we're not going to be buying that one. Now, coincidences are interesting because look at this. This is interesting and funny. We had the vendor that had the Madonna chair that I thought looked like Marilyn Monroe, and the gentleman says, this right here, who's this?
Marilyn Monroe, man.
That's Marilyn Monroe, man. I knew who it was. Look at that. That's Marilyn Monroe. You can see they look very similar. Tell you what, I only made it down approximately the first 2 rows, and I have a feeling this is going to be a really, really good show. There's a lot of good stuff out here. And this is probably going to be a long video, so I hope you guys enjoy this one, because we're going to clip it all together and make it into one. It's going to be a long one. All right, we picked one of these up recently, but we got a light bright. Did you guys have a light bright as a kid? This guy's got a lot of toys, so I feel like there's going to be some interesting stuff to see here. Let's take a look. Any video games over here?
Yes.
You have video games? Okay. Oh my God. Oh no, he's doing mystery bags.
So the story behind this is my very first time ever vending.
Okay. You want to be in my video?
Sure.
So this is your first time vending?
My first time vending, and I thought it'd be an interesting idea to make mystery bags.
Okay.
Maybe there's a valuable game, maybe there's a bad game in one of them.
Okay.
I'll get rid of them all. That's what I thought.
Interesting.
So I started making these first. I was like, $5 is probably fair. And then I was like, as I was going through it, I was like, maybe the modern stuff is worth a little bit more. So I started doing 10. I was like, maybe the special edition stuff is worth a little bit more. So I started doing 15. And I figured the NES is probably since it's the first edition, probably worth a lot.
Are there sports games in them?
No.
There's no sports games. Okay, so that's a good thing. So what do you guys think? I don't know. He's got a reasonable idea here. So we got $10 for an NES game. We've got what were these ones?
Those are special edition.
Special editions.
So 4 of those have the full box. I don't know how to explain. There's a
complete
case
box
game, and then there's this box around the box.
Okay. Oh, like a box protector.
No, how there's a game disc, and there's a case the game disc goes in.
Yep.
And the case goes into
in a sleeve.
To a box.
Okay.
It's a special edition.
Interesting. Okay.
So that's what
Interesting. And then we got, this could be either a Switch game or PS4 or Wii U. This just says video game. This is, I like it. It's cool. Have you sold any yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people are actually.
Awesome. All right, I didn't buy one. The guy that just walked by me actually bought one though. How much was that? Was that a $5 one? He bought a $5 one. He got some little trinkets and stuff. He's opening it in front of me, and it was funny. That particular one, because it was a cheaper one, wasn't necessarily just video games. There's other things in it, which he told me about. He pulls it out, and there's a postcard from Hyde Park, New York, my hometown, of Vanderbilt Mansion. It's basically White Bridge. I mean, what is the chances of postcard being in there from my hometown? We're an hour away from home. I live in a small town, and they pull that. All right, found something I don't see too often here at the Elephant's Trunk, or maybe I'm not looking hard enough. These guys have them right in the open, so very easy to see. Some Nintendo Power magazines. $10 a piece. I don't see any subjects I'm particularly interested in. Like, if there's a DuckTales, I'd be all over it, but I'm going to look through them. I think I'm going to pick this one up here. It has Mario paint on it. And I thought there was some cool stuff in here. There was actually a Simpsons Krusty's Funhouse game advertisement in here. So, being that I'm a Simpsons fan, I think I'm going to go with this one. Also with Contra. And there was a funny thing. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Look at this. The Super Nintendo, $99.99. Those held their value. They still sell for about $100. I guess they didn't go up with inflation at all. Spent a little money today. Spent $8. They were asking $10 for this. This is actually, believe it or not, my first Nintendo Power that I own. I actually don't own any of these, so this is my first one. Found a random bin with some games in it. I feel like I might have seen these before. Not positive. They look awfully familiar. Not a lot of games, but there are some in here. Ooh, Kurt Cobain. That's cool. Yeah, I've seen these before. Now, you do tend to see the same things over and over again. So if you come to multiple shows, you'll end up seeing the same vendors, some of the same games. There will be some repeats. But you will find also some new games. You just have to really keep your eyes open. And you never know how long stuff has been out here. Maybe they just took it out of their car. Maybe it's been out here all day and nobody's spotted it. You gotta really keep your eyes open. Found another vendor. These ones I haven't seen before. Looks like we got some good stuff. So we can find anything cool. I don't know if I looked at these games before. Got some random Lego minifigures. Look at all these guys lined up. See if there's anything good in here. Most of them look like pretty common guys, but you always look because you never know what you're gonna find. Also got a stack of some Wii and Wii U games. Xbox One. Found something interesting here. Who recognizes this? I did not have one. I'm gonna see if I can find a commercial and put it in here.
He goes, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy and me.
This gentleman has a few games. I remember playing this in the arcade, Smash TV. This was a great game. They followed this up with a game that was very similar to this called The Grid. Love that one. I think we have all these here already. All right, believe it or not, I was actually shocked. I was looking through my Nintendo 64 collection and I find it surprising, but somehow I do not have Glubber for the N64. I don't know how that's possible. It's not an expensive game. It's about a $10 game. I asked him, that's what he had on it. I asked him if he would do better. He said 8. We settled on 7, so which was perfect. What's up, man? How are you? I'm gonna come find you next. You better have some good stuff for me. You know, it's cool. I walked in and he was right on the end. And he said he originally had about 15 games and he had just those 3 left. And I have so many Nintendo 64 games, it's very rare for me to find something to add to the collection that I don't have. So that was pretty cool to add one to the collection, and inexpensive game at that for $7. What a deal. All right, this is Ralph. We bought stuff from Ralph before.
And you need to sub up to the Germ. Awesome videos. Love every video this man has put out. Great information, innovative and creative.
Wow. I did not pay him to say that. He had some pretty cool stuff here. You got this awesome, we're going to show it in a second, but you got this awesome Santa Claus 7-Up figure. What's the story on this? How old is this?
Yeah, this has to be from the 50s. This was a store display for 7-Up.
It's amazing. I mean, he's got wrapped up real good. What would you say, $500? Or best offer?
Best offer.
Yeah,
best offer, we take it home.
Let's show it. What'd you say, 50s you think? 40s,
Yeah,
50s?
I'd say 50s.
Pretty cool. Now, it's draped in cellophane. I don't blame them. It is dusty here, so you don't want to damage something like this, especially cotton, because how do you clean, or nylon? But it's got this really interesting cardboard base. which says 7 Up on the side. And for something like that to survive this long is just frankly amazing. It's a very cool item. Hopefully it finds a home. 1960s Smarty Bird?
Yeah.
Look at that. Now is this a toy or what is that?
A toy.
Toy.
And just the fact that, like, usually the wings are all broken off. 'Cause
Really?
the kids, in order to work it, the on-off switch is the tail feathers.
No.
So, like,
oh my
just
god.
the fact that he still has his.
Yeah.
Is a little miracle.
That's cool.
That is really cool. And you got the box.
Yeah.
And it's got the price tag still on it.
Wait, what was the original price?
Oh wow, WT Grant. What was WT? Is that Woolworths? That's a. It's Grant's is not Woolworths, right?
That's the first store I stole a candy bar.
Oh, it was only.
It's the easiest store.
Listen, Ralph, you're trying to take advantage of people. This was $10.89, and now he's got it for $400. I don't know, man. I don't know. Something shady going on here. You think this is going up in value a little bit in 50 years? Ralph, what a terrific guy. Great vendor. Love that guy. He definitely gives some great deals out. We were talking about Vectrex because I just picked one of those up. And I was like, I don't know if you've ever heard of this thing or not. And I was like, I see where it could go either way. Either you've heard of it or you haven't. And he's like, the Vectrex. He's like, I have 2 of them. I was like, really? I said, Ralph, what do you have 2 for? He's like, because you never know if the other one breaks. And I'm the exact same way. I have the same exact feeling that he does towards stuff like that. What if one breaks? You have to be able to play it. Super. I would hang out with that guy, Ben, and he's 10 years older than me. He's just a really cool guy. Here's some neat items here. Digging this McDonald's French fry tote bag. That's awesome. You guys know I love McDonald's. Got a it's Arnold Schwarzenegger Day apparently. It's the second Arnold Schwarzenegger item we've seen today.
Thank you, guys.
There we go. A Pee-wee's Playhouse color forms play set. Look at this. 2 really cool things. Saved by the Bell. 'Cause I'm saved by the bell. You know what's funny is Slater looks exactly the same to this day. And poor Dustin Diamond. I went to one of his shows, may rest in peace. And then look at this Gumby. Love this.
When you're sad, Gumby makes you glad with all the things he can do. If he's in your heart, then he'll be a part of you. If you have a heart, then Gumby's a pal for you.
I think this is relatively new. I feel like I've seen something like this in Walmart. I mean, if this was a really reasonable price, I'd probably buy it. I'd love to watch Gumby in the morning. I think it was during the weekday. I don't think it was on Saturdays. I want to say this was during the weekday I watched this. The Gumby was 15 bucks. Reasonable, but not needed. So if it was like $5 or something, I probably would have picked it up. I don't know. Gumby was entertaining during the 80s and 90s, but these are neat. These are actually very cool. These Wilton cake pans, actually very reasonable price. That one's really neat. That's the neatest one. I wonder what year this is from. Probably not from 1977. That's probably just the trademark. Box is in rough shape. Look at that. Imagine being able to do that. Did anyone ever have a cake back in the day that looked like that? You had to have some creative parents. Wasn't my mom. I feel like she might have done one cake like this in my lifetime, but I don't remember. I feel like I have a slight memory of something, but I don't think it looked anything that cool. Okay, we found some more video game stuff. We got some boxed Sega Genesis games, and from the look of it at the top, I'm seeing a lot of unfortunate sports games. Is it all going to be sports games? It's all gonna be sports games.
They took all the non-sports games.
Oh no, they took all the non-sports stuff.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. We got Miss Pac-Man.
The owner of a black Toyota Sequoia.
Oh my God, it really is. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's a good one.
And they're getting dim fast.
There we got a good one. Very rare to find Genesis games here at the show. I used to find them all the time. The years I haven't seen them. I bought one other Genesis game this year, but NBA Jam Complete the Box. This is a good game. I don't know why they passed on this. He wanted 80 bucks for it. I talked him down to $5. What a deal. This is pretty cool. And this, I've never had this weird coincidence happen. Eric, do you want to be in the video? Sure. This is Eric. Eric, where are you from, brother? Newburgh. And right away I recognized, he's not too far from me. And right away I recognized this. And I said, dude, do you have this on Facebook Marketplace? We actually talked before. And I offered you $100. And that seems to be what everybody's offering you.
Pretty much.
Yeah, what would you let it go for?
I can do 125.
125. So I'm not going to pick it up because I already have one. So honestly, I'll be doing the same thing that he's doing. Is just looking to resell it. And the problem with it is it's got a hole in the box, and that won't exactly work for me.
But you're not going to be playing with the box.
No, he's good. But I do this too, so he's not good enough. So same vendor as the Sega Genesis games, the N64. Look at these little basketball hoops. He's got a whole case of them. These were brand new, $4. 50 bucks. This guy's ripping people off over here. Holy smokes. It's funny because the kid below us, his name was Mo. Everybody called him Pee-wee. He had one of these in his bedroom. We used to play with this so many times. It's so crazy. $50, holy crap. And he's got a case of them. He's got a whole case of them. This is cool. Eric, local guy back there, we were talking. Cool to meet somebody that you interacted with on Marketplace. We had a nice conversation. Look at this Pee-wee doll. That is cool. And there's an N64 over here. We definitely don't need another Nintendo 64. You always want to check and see if it has the expansion pack or the jumper pack. Expansion pack, that's good. Makes it a little bit more valuable. Those are worth about 40, 50 bucks right there. Probably another $30 to $50 on that. So about $100 to $130 is fair market value on this. All right, we got one of those reseller guys. How much is this? How much is Corpse Killer? What'd you say, 50 bucks?
No, 40 bucks.
He's got 40 bucks on it. I said 20. I think he could do it at 20 bucks.
No way, get out of here.
I think there's a zero missing. Is that supposed to be $5?
Oh, get out.
$5. And he wants $100 for the N64 with the expansion pack. That's a reasonable offer. You guys know what this is? I just realized this. This is the missing game when I did that limited run video.
I'll pay $41 for that right now.
Nice.
Done. Sold. Take it. All right. Pay up, buddy. Come on. No, you offered. So, you know what? When I did that limited run video, this is one of the games that were missing that I ordered that I really wanted. It's a horrible game.
30 bucks.
It's it was originally a Sega CD game. Really, really bad game.
Winston Crown. Yeah, man. Hey, bro, I like your piece, man. Yeah. We gonna party some now, huh? I not so dumb, bro. Bet you bad, man, that with that shooting iron, huh? Me tell you what. You help me get treasure here. I be your taxi. Keep you living, man. We wanna get big, hammer cheap like what Arnold got in Hollywood, huh? Balana zombie fupa. Kenwa welcome wagon. Light 'em up.
It's funny that he had that game, Corpse Killer. That was one of my missing limited run games that they fell through on. So that was one of the ones that made me stop, and I didn't get it. I don't remember what I paid for that on their website, but I did look it up on eBay, sold comps, and it's about a $40 game, so that's actually a fair price. And if you have to pay shipping and tax, 40 bucks is reasonable. It's a good deal. But I'm gonna pass on today, and maybe if we come back next week and it's still there, I'll pick it up. There we go, some games. Reasonably priced games at that. I don't know if there's anything I need here, but these are definitely reasonably priced games. Home Alone. There's just a random manual. Oh, WrestleMania 3. That's not a game, but DVD. Not bad. I think I have all these. All right, found something I can always use. Power cable for Nintendo 64. I really need the AV cables, and I try not to do third-party stuff because I always get Nintendo 64s that are missing one or the other. Sometimes they have both. A lot of times they have both, but these always come in handy because I once in a while do buy a Nintendo 64 without this. So he's got 10 bucks on. He's willing to take 5, so we're gonna pick this up. Then he also has some games. Oh, this is great. You know, if you guys are into Sega Genesis stuff, fantastic game. Bunch of games. It's like the Sega. It's like the Sonic Origins Plus collection. You get the Sonic games, which are the most important to me. Alter Beast.
That would make more sense.
20 bucks. Is it complete in box? Do you know?
It's missing the.
Oh, it's missing the booklet.
I
He'd do
lower.
lower.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna check and see if I have it.
Looking at it all day. Everybody keeps like second guessing. You know?
Bought the N64 power cord. You can always use those. $5, reasonable deal. Alter Beast, I skipped on. 2 reasons why. 1 was there was no instruction manual, and 2, the artwork that was printed, it looked like a reprint to me. So, you know, I don't want that kind of stuff in my collection. It's fine for most people, but not for me. I want to keep everything authentic. Got to show this. Don't know what it is, but look at that, Mr. T. Love the ATM.
What you doing, sucker?
He's back in that
And
damn
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Look at this. The Hamburglar.
Hamburglar is very clever and very sneaky.
What happened to all these awesome guys? Oh, memories. Saw a great Simpson item. Homer's looking awful dirty. But he's here.
Look, we got a package from the Mr. Sparkle Company in Japan.
Woo! This one is a big show. All right, we are starting to get to the other side, so we're now halfway done. This is unbelievable. This is, I think all the rain the last few weeks has really put out a lot of people today to sell, and we're getting some good deals, meeting some awesome vendors. Had a couple people come up to me and say they love the channel, which is awesome, and they love the videos, which I really appreciate, and met a lot of new vendors as well. So now we're gonna check out the other side and see if we can find anything good over there. All right, just came across something cool. Oh, it's overpriced. This is a Atomic Purple Nintendo 64 with 2 matching controllers. Got some N64 games that I already have. Like I say, I worked with this guy, a vendor, Armando. He wasn't around. He was playing Waldo. You know, where you disappear and you have to look for him. But he's wearing a bright yellow shirt, and I didn't think we were gonna make a deal on this, but we did it. What was the price we did? $165. So now we added this week. We added a ice blue, and I think this is grape. It's either Atomic Purple or grape. I'm not positive. Do you remember the name of this one?
I do not.
It's either one of the two. He says it works. It has everything. It has the wires. Has 2 controllers. We're leaving the games behind. Those aren't for us. Those weren't included in the deal. And I appreciate him working with me. You know, it's funny. I didn't expect to find that here at the show, and I'm glad that I had some extra money. But now I think we're done. I'm in the last section here, and I'm still looking. But I think it's time to go home after making that big purchase. I think I'm overspent. I wasn't expecting to do that. And it's been a big week for video game collecting. I just bought a lot this week. I bought a Vectrex. I bought another N64. I bought another N64 collection. So it's been a big week. So we'll take a quick walk down some of these aisles, but I think we're done spending for the day. We have an older game system here, and then television. You don't see these very often. No interest in it, but still cool to see some vintage video game history here. I just bought a game because it looked so bad I had to buy it. Jurassic the Hunted for the Xbox 360. $3. He was asking $5. I thought that was pretty reasonable for $3. So it looks really terrible. So I'm gonna play it and see how bad it really is. You can't beat something for $3. I made a decision to call it at exactly 12 o'clock and leave, no matter how far I get. I've never had to call it at the show before because it is so big today. There's so many vendors that I've almost been here for 3 hours, plus an hour ride here, an hour ride home. We're getting to the point where we're gonna leave. So 15 minutes max, 12 o'clock, 12:02, 12:03, whatever, and we're out of here. So we'll see if we can find anything else in the next 15 minutes or so, and then we're gonna call it a day. See some more games over here. These are probably picked through at this point. They're mostly movies, just the 3 games. We are down to 9 minutes left here at the flea market. So only went past one more vendor with games so far, which is good. It makes me make it down the rows faster. Let's see if we can find any more. We spotted some stuff over here. Let's see if we got anything good. I don't know. I got competition over here. I got competition. That's all right.
Oh yeah.
Guy's got a PlayStation shirt on. So there's no PlayStation stuff here for you. You need to move on. This was a great game. That's a cleaning kit. Guy back there had some rental cases for NES games and N64 games. $2 a piece, not a bad deal. Tried to do a little negotiating, didn't want to negotiate, so I passed. They're cheap, but do we really need them? Probably not. So my idea was, I was thinking maybe I put the more valuable games that I have in those cases, and this way I could pick them out real quick. We are down to our last 5 minutes here, guys. So I might make it down one more row. Just trying to take quick peeks of things, walk by very quickly, see if we spot anything worth stopping for.
The Germ.
Hey man, how are you? See, people know me here. I'm like a little mini celebrity. You got any video games over there?
Yeah.
You got some games? What do you got?
Pokemon.
Oh, I hate Pokemon. I'm not a Pokemon fan. What do you got? Let me see it though.
I remember that in your last video.
What do you got? I'll take a look.
2 copies of Black, Galaxy.
Wow.
3DS,
Oh, Galaxy's cool.
Ultra Sun.
How much?
I was gonna sell everything separately. $150 on that.
That's a reasonable price.
Yeah. I think Black I had like 60. The
Okay.
This one would be 50.
Nice.
But you're not Pokemon
All right.
guys.
Cool. Yeah, I'm not. I know they're worth money though.
Yeah.
I know there's money to be had.
Yeah.
That's good, man. The Galaxy's actually a very good price.
Yeah. If I was into the 3DS, that would probably be my go-to.
Nice. I remember seeing these new in the store, and I wish I didn't pass on them.
Yeah. I think the Galaxy looks cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
For sure. Tommy back there, another viewer, had that 3DS XL trying to get 150 for it, which is actually a very reasonable deal for Galaxy. They sell all day long for around 200 to 230-ish. A couple Pokemon games, which I'm not into the Pokemon games, but I had to actually go back and check them out. Took a picture of them. I might try to complete some games so I could resell mine. I don't want them. I'm not a Pokemon fan, but I would like to get rid of and complete the stuff that I have. That would be nice. And complete always sells quicker. Well, this is it. This is gonna be our last row. I went over time. It's 12:06 right now, so we are over time, out of time. So we're gonna walk down this row and walk back, and that's gonna be it. We're gonna have to leave. We're gonna call it short. Probably another 3 or 4 rows to go, but we're not gonna make it through those. So very big show this week. Very impressive. So let me know if I miss anything, guys. If you guys see anything awesome as I walk by here super fast. Well, that's it. This was a long one, guys. This was the best show that I've been to thus far this year. Ended up with some really awesome pickups. Got to see some really great friends, some great vendors, and amazing show today. Amazing turnout. Great day for it. It's beautiful out. It's very hot, but I like this temperature. And we got a lot of cool items. So hope you guys all enjoyed the show. Elephant's Trunk here in New Milford, Connecticut. Check it out if you have time and you're in the New Milford area.
No, it's fun.
Awesome flea market. It's called the Elephant's Trunk. Like, share, subscribe. See you next video. Thanks for watching.